Hey, is it live? Am I sounding okay? Wow, Meet the Collector. How long since I had a Meet the Collector on my channel? God, it seems like a forever ago, right? Oh, yeah. I'm not by myself. I'm gonna have somebody help me. Don't worry. Hold on. Let me see if I could. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna have a co-host help me this time. Let me see. I did this by myself before, and I had Otaku. Otaku Young, he helped me. But today I'm gonna have a couple comics.
Ooh! How did I end up here? What? What is this? What is this? What's up, NammaN?
What's
Uh,
up, bud?
yeah, this is
So
awesome.
I haven't done this Meet the Collector in like
Yeah, it's been a
years ago,
while.
right?
I think it's been
Yeah,
like 4 months or something like that. Like
and more than that,
it's been a,
right?
it's
It's
it
been a
is
while.
it has been a long time.
Normally Otaku and I do it, but we just could never schedule it, and then I couldn't do it late as Otaku wants to,
Right?
which is starting at 11. Well, right now it's starting at 10, but anyway,
So
we have a very special
NammaN.
guest today. Somebody actually agreed to come to our channel.
What?
Well, can you believe it?
I mean, every dog has a bone. Every wolf gets a bone. Ooh, so we got lucky tonight. We got lucky, and I
We got
mean,
lucky.
and I do mean we got lucky because we have a really good guest on tonight.
All right, yeah, all right. So we're gonna and he got an extra point for being Asian. let's, let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. Only if you hear me.
There we
What's so funny is that you guys, I remember when you guys were doing the CBC awards, and
Yeah.
dude, I watched every single episode. Those were amazing, guys. You guys did good. And then the cool thing is that you had segments, and then this is the funny thing too, is that I both interviewed you guys individually for my channel, and now you guys are both interviewing me. You turn in the tables.
yeah.
So this is awesome.
It's the only reason.
We got you down there so we could bang on you. Bang on the floor.
We need we need to make sure we got you after you got us. So,
Cool. I'm just happy to be here, guys. I'm honored. Thank you.
well, thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
do you remember when we did the extra point for being Asian?
That was actually in a
I think
segment.
I clipped that. I think I might have played it on my IG. I love that so much. And it was funny because my wife, she's seen it and she's just laughing her heads off. So you guys are amazing. Yeah, very entertaining.
Awesome.
Well,
Uh,
I mean, I really enjoyed making those videos. Me and Will did.
Yeah.
Those were pretty fun. But
Yeah.
you're the one who suggests that we should do something together. So here we are.
Yeah.
well, with the CBC awards, the results are this Saturday. They're going to announce the winners.
That's
You
right.
know,
That's
so yeah, for me, just being nominated, I was like floored. I was like, really? People are actually watching me, and I got nominated for something, which is pretty cool. I was definitely flattered.
Well,
right.
I mean, I got nominated, and yeah, that
Yeah,
was. I mean, I think I've been nominated two times, and I finally won one last year, and that
nice.
was, I mean, fantastic. And
Yeah.
Willie, you guys, what do you guys think? You guys have a chance at winning this one?
If
I don't think so.
yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
wait. K-pop, and Black Crown. They got to move up. They got to.
right.
They're in my bracket. They got to move
Uh,
up to a higher bracket. I need to have like people that
Yeah.
No, I don't have a chance.
This year, I think I'm also going up against K-pop in one of them and Bleecker Street. So I've got some competition. The thing is,
Tough.
next
Tough
next
competition.
year, I'll be the one moving up a bracket because I broke the tier range. So I'm like, no, I want to stay lower. Let those guys go up. Keep
Oh,
you
you
down.
break 1K? Break 1K?
I did a couple like
Okay.
2 weeks ago, I think.
Nice.
So
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank
I
you.
want to
I
lose subs. I want to lose subs and go down a bracket.
Right. Just start a new channel. Just be one of the newbies. Just completely new.
I'm gonna start a new channel myself, but hey, you know what? Uh, let's this show is about Paul, right? So,
Yeah.
this is Paul. Paul, help us out now.
Yeah.
What is your origin story? I think that's how it goes first, right? Origin
Mhm.
story, right?
What is
So
the origin
tell us
story?
your
My
story.
origin story. Okay, so the how I got into comic books. Well, my dad was in the Navy, and he would be out to sea for long periods of time. And to break the ice, when he would come back from being overseas, he'd bring like a stack of comics. The sailors, they would read comic books, and I mean, they would, I guess, like 10 guys would be reading the same comic book, and then they would like throw them in the corner, and then when their ship would dock at home, my dad would go through the whole ship and like collect them all, and yeah, and then when I would see my dad, he would hand me this stack of comic books. I mean, none of them were near mint. They were like probably yeah, they were like poor. All of them were poor, but they were loved. You know what I mean? Guys were enjoying them, reading them and stuff. Um and and the thing was is like my dad would be like out to sea for so long that my mom would be raising myself, my younger brother, and my younger sister, and the comic books were a way of breaking the ice. So in a way, I was kind of looking forward to see my dad when I was a little kid, because I knew that when I saw my dad, when he'd come back, he'd have a stack of comic books for me. So that's pretty much what I started. I mean, the comics that I read when I was a kid was like Master of Kung Fu,
Oh,
uh,
really?
Captain America, yeah, yeah, comic books like that. A lot, when I was a kid, I was all about Marvel. Yeah, I loved Marvel when I was a kid. No, but as an adult, there's like an echo. Is it me?
That goes somewhere.
Hold on. I may have to switch.
Oh, he's breaking out the headset.
Yeah, I may have to switch. Oh, there's a wire between how wire gets tangled.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I could change the audio to output to.
So did you find that a lot of your dad's military buddies read a lot of Captain America? Was that like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
big
Where they got the comics, I have no idea. I don't know if they just dropped off a bunch of comics on the ship for the sailors.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, when I was young, it was all about Marvel.
Yeah.
Not too much X-Men, but like well, I remember Shang-Chi,
Mhm.
Captain America,
Any Spider-Man?
Defenders, Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Is the echo still there?
No, I think it's
know.
gone.
I think it's
Got to
good.
get rid of it. Oh, good. I should.
Hello. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, nice.
No echo. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
We
But
sound- yeah.
Go ahead.
So,
Go ahead.
but as I got older, I started getting to like DC.
Okay.
Like currently, like as my collecting habits have changed, I read a lot of independent stuff, a lot of
Mhm.
Image. I I don't know. I don't read like today. I don't read a lot of Marvel. There's a few titles I still collect. Incredible Hulk,
Mm.
Thor. I still read those, but other than that, not too much of the other stuff. Dude, I used to collect like everything X-Men, but I've since stopped reading that title. You know?
It
Really?
well, it's hard with the X-Men, and here's the thing is like right now, well, the Krakoa thing was cool,
Yeah,
but then every time they'll start off with like 3 or 4 titles, and then there's like 20 titles by the end of like the
yeah.
second month, and it for me, I feel that way too. I don't read X-Men as much, but it's just because it's too much. Really, is too much
Yeah,
to read.
and they're gonna reboot again. You
Yeah.
know, they're gonna come out with like a bunch of titles. I can't keep up. You know what I mean?
Right.
The thing is that I just wish they would come out with, maybe two, maybe
Mhm.
three, but like, yeah, more than that, it's too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, and they're doing a lot of crossover stuff, so you get to miss a lot of stuff.
Right.
And I don't know. I just like Will said, I did start reading like when they did the Krakoa. It was actually really good. A lot of the covers were Mark Brooks. Love
Mhm.
Mark Brooks. You know, but yeah, it's been a while since I've read X-Men book. Hopefully they come back again and get my interest. But right now, I'm reading other things like Conan,
Mhm.
Exquisite Corpses. Right now is a comic book that I love. Spawn. I'm trying to collect the whole run of Spawn,
Mhm.
and I read a bunch of the other Spawn titles. I'm more into that right now.
Do you it's safe to say you are started from Copper Age?
Yeah, no. Well, I read modern stuff, but yeah, I like copper stuff, dude. I have some stuff. Um, some copper
No, you
keys.
start. I mean, what I'm saying is that you started from Copper Age, or
Yes.
did you start from Bronze Age?
Bronze, copper, somewhere in there.
Yeah, okay. Because I think the Bronze Age stops at early 1980, 1981,
Mm.
and then after that it starts the Copper Age, right?
Yeah.
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 So like,
Anyway,
Yeah. In the 80s, how old was I? I was in like middle school, high school. So
1980.
yeah, I'm old, bro. I mean, I'm old.
You can be older than me.
Um, I don't know. Maybe. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
these days, you never know. Everybody.
Age, but NammaN, age is
Huh?
just a number.
Yeah. Well,
Go get
yeah.
down,
Okay.
brother.
Well,
Go get
it's
down.
in my case, it's a lot of numbers.
You
No, man. Uh,
but yeah.
I'm 62, by the way. So, and
I'm not that far
my
behind you,
oh,
believe it or
really?
not.
No,
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
So
Dude, if I took off my hat, you'd be surprised how gray my hair is.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, I'm
he
kidding.
only
I'm
dyes
kidding.
the eyebrows.
Yeah.
No. So you did say age is but a number. So I think we all have a certain kid that lies inside of us, right? So we're actually kids who just have adult money at this time. That's what I feel like, right? But how does
Adult
how does
toy.
your
Adult toy.
right? How does your family like support your hobby? Are they like really into it too, or is it
No,
like
I'm actually the only one.
yeah,
My wife, without my wife's support, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. I mean,
right,
she makes sure that I don't go crazy because I could go crazy. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
the thing with the hobby is like, there's so much awesome stuff out there. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And we have an agreement. I have my comic book room. If I get something, it has to be able to fit in this room. Anything, if it can't fit in this room, I can't have it. You
uh,
know, um,
Well, I mean,
as
that's about every that's about every wife.
yeah. You know what? The thing is, I've gone to cons and taken my wife, and it's funny because there's times where I've taken her to shows and she's bought more than me. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
wow,
she joins in the fun,
hmm
Mm.
and there's no one I'd rather be with it than my wife. So we have a good time with it. We make it kind of like a kind of like a vacation. You know, I went to Heroes Con in North Carolina. Took my wife and saw a lot of the homies, and my wife had a great time. You know, we had a good time. So yeah,
You went to the Heroes Con?
I did this year.
Oh,
I did.
okay.
You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You met Willie there, or did you know Willie before?
You know what? I didn't. You know what? I'm gonna go again in 2 years. Fortunately, I'm not gonna be able to go next year, but in 2 years, I'm gonna go again.
Mhm.
And I know Will now, so
Yeah.
we're gonna hang out. You know, break bread, drink some
Mhm.
beer. Yeah, heck yeah,
Yeah.
man. We're gonna have a good time.
Have a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Try not to
Did
get
you
into
stay at
trouble.
Did you stay at the West End?
No, I didn't. I got an Airbnb with do you know who did I stay with this year? Wow, no, I'm blank. Oh, Cliff, from Cliff on Comics. I was with him, and Izzy
But
from the Izzyverse. So that was this year. Yeah, but we got an Airbnb, which wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrific.
B&Bs can be nice.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah, heck
we had a
yeah.
nice like townhouse. It was okay. It was cool. The only downfall is you have to we had to drive to the convention, so we had to rent a car. Um, in the past, I had actually stayed by myself, and so that was never an issue. I would just stay close to the convention and walk, But this year it was
Yeah.
three of us, so we got the Airbnb, and I would say that theoretically was the only downfall, but I didn't mind, and it worked out for me. So
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, it was fine. But whatever floats everybody's boat, you know what I mean? And did you stay at the Westin?
I did. I did.
So
Yeah.
you got to ride the elevator with the creators and, and stuff.
I didn't run into anybody.
You didn't? Oh,
I
really?
didn't get that. I didn't get that lucky.
You
But
didn't go.
you know
You didn't
what?
go to the bar. You didn't go to the bar.
Maybe once or twice. Why?
No, at the hotel. At
Uh,
the
Yeah,
At
yeah.
the hotel
No.
bar, I actually went there one time this trip, and Scotty Young was hanging out there. So
yeah, yeah.
they do hang out at the
That's what
bar.
I'm. Yeah,
Well,
the guys that hang out at the bar. Those
Yeah.
artists.
that auction at the Westin,
Yeah.
and
You went there.
yeah, Scotty Young's his art always goes for big bucks. You know,
Yes.
I think this last year when it was over 10 grand, whatever what he did, big
Jeepers
money,
creepers. Yeah. I think he's
big money.
always the highest grossing auction.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
Scotty does?
Yeah.
This year I didn't think his piece, it was still nice. It was cool, right? It was Pac-Man eating the planets as Galactus or something.
Yeah.
Still cool, but he did one last year, which was the Spot and Miles, and it was like two separate pieces, and on one piece was the Spot and on the other piece was Miles, and then there was a
Wow.
circle, one of the black holes, and like Spot's fist coming through punching Miles in the face.
Oh
it
yeah.
was
No.
it was a pretty cool piece.
Well,
Oh, by the way, I want to ask you guys something. I'm going to
Please.
let Couple Comic do the interview because I have to do the sketch, and I'm going to start sketching you, right? So.
Oh, hey, that's cool. It's very cool.
So I want to ask here and there, but let Couple Comics go do the interview, and I'll do
Cool.
the drawing,
All right.
and you can show off some of your stuff, and yeah, let's do that. So that's okay.
Yeah.
Paul,
no,
okay?
You come here, dude, I'm having a good time with you guys. You guys are cool. Yeah. Heck yeah. Whatever and it's your show, NammaN. Whatever you say goes.
Because I thought
Yeah.
maybe if I could make this thing out of it, if somebody's always there to help me, I could draw. If somebody doesn't help me, I can draw.
Got the right guy helping you.
Right. So before we get into like I know you were asked to show some stuff off tonight. Before we actually get into that, what are other hobbies would you say you have besides do you have any other hobbies?
Yeah, well, I play video games.
Nice.
Games that that interest me is like I'm into like Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
So I like that genre of gaming. I'm a big Warhammer dude. I love you can see the flag. I love Street Fighter. So, and the cool thing about comics, they have everything. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? From horror to like kid cartoons. I mean, they got Street Fighter comics, they got Warhammer comics, they got Dungeons and Dragons comics. That's
Mhm.
the cool thing about comics, because as far as comic books, there's something for everybody. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
Right.
No,
so
that's true.
yeah,
And yeah, and I've seen your stream where you play. I think it was D&D, but it was
yeah,
definitely, if it wasn't D&D, it was very D&D akin. But yeah, you do like a little dungeon crawling, right? Yeah,
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
DM.
Yeah, we're actually gonna have a game this Saturday. I got guys like Phil's Treehouse,
Oh, nice.
Trav the Shipping Guru. They're part
Oh,
of the my. I'm actually, I do the dungeon mastering.
Mhm.
I create the world and everything, all the games and stuff.
Yeah,
And these guys, they're the players. They play certain characters, and yeah, we
nice.
just have a good time. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons as long as I've been collecting comic books. So
Mhm.
it's
oh,
something I,
really?
I have something I have an interest and passion in, and yeah, I just like doing that stuff.
So you're DM? You're the DM, Dungeon
Yeah,
Master? Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So
Did
at
you
some
design the game?
Say it again.
Did you design the game?
I didn't design the game, but
Oh,
I make kind of like adventures based on the rules.
right.
You know.
So you take the
Yeah,
core rules and then you kind of tell the story
yeah.
using. It's awesome. Are you gonna have the characters stop in a bar and watch the CBC awards to see if anybody playing the game gets an award?
We
So,
might be peeking in. We might be peeking in. I know. Yeah, I know. I will.
yeah.
But the thing is that, dude, I did all of this stuff before it was cool.
Mhm.
When I was dating my wife, I didn't tell her I did any of this stuff because I thought it'd be a deal breaker.
Right, right.
Because I was a nerd, man. And uh, yeah, I loved all that shit.
Yeah. I think right now comic books are actually an acceptable, pop part of pop culture. They do like but they do, or they still do them. They did like the polls where they asked women like, "What do you look for in a guy?" And
Yeah.
comic books used to be like number one. It's not anymore. It's moved way down the list, but now it's like Magic the Gathering. So if you play Magic the Gathering, you're in trouble. But
Things like movies like Lord of the Rings and like all the MCU movies.
mhm,
It's definitely changed the culture out there.
yeah,
It's definitely not just acceptable. It's like the thing, which is cool.
right.
Um,
People
yeah,
go on dates to watch these movies now. Yeah,
yeah,
huh?
heck yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
No, man.
What?
What?
All right. So,
Nah, you guys. I mean, I thought we were only a few years apart. What
yeah,
happened?
you never played D&D? NammaN?
Oh, I played D&D. I played D&D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I had a DM, and
Mhm.
uh,
So you were a
I
player.
think I get to play the paladin.
Okay.
I did play the paladin.
Always
It
trying to
took a
heal people.
while. It took a while to get to the point where there was a girls in the group,
Mhm.
but for a long time it's just guys, right? No
Yeah,
girls. Yeah, it's
yeah.
not a. It's not a. Only reason we got a girl in the group is because one of the guy finally had a girlfriend.
So had to nice,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
That's a
So
big. That's a big step in a relationship to play D&D. Say,
Yeah.
oh, hey, what's up? Want to play
Yeah.
D&D?
So,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
we
it's
had
getting
a
warm in here. Ooh, it's getting warm.
right? Yeah.
Uh,
When I played a little bit in college, and we had a girl in the group, but the only reason we had a girl in the group is because the dungeon master's girlfriend played with us. So
yeah,
oh, it is.
see, it's not because um or they interested in the game, and
right.
let's join these geeky guys,
Yeah,
No, no, they
yeah.
just want to spend time with their boyfriend, right? Make sure he's not getting into trouble, not drinking too much Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Well, the thing with because when I initially played is actually in person, you know, people sitting around the table. But as far as like like technology, and then when COVID hit, it
Mhm.
wasn't like we could like all get together. You know what I mean? It was kind of
Mhm.
like oh, stay away from it. So
Right.
the cool thing is that now that you could play Dungeons and Dragons online, you know what I mean? It's like they have the digital playground,
Yeah.
where you could like create your character, roll dice, actually move tokens on a map,
Mhm.
all
Mm.
online. It's so sophisticated now that it's cool because you can play with a dude that's on the other side of the world. You know what I mean? As long
Right.
as you have a good internet connection, you're good to go. So
Right.
Yeah, we don't have that was that's high tech stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
they
it's
have
cool.
that.
Because I feel like back in the day, it used to have to be like, man, Dungeons and Dragons, and somebody be like, "You say Dungeons and Dragons? You play Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah, man. Okay, well, what? All right, yeah, let's get a group together."
seeing those, I mean, I think even like with comics, they said it's like there was that stigma of uh like devil worshiping and all that
Mm.
stuff.
All that nonsense.
Well, that's why
That
they.
nonsense.
Well, but it happened though. People were like, some moms wouldn't let their kids play because they thought it was like, a cult kind of thing. But hey,
Yeah.
if someone told you that, I'd be like, oh man, I want to play that now.
Right.
Well, but
Play it even
problem I had,
more.
I do remember because I used to go to Sunday Bible school church, and it goes, you know, you shouldn't be, summoning devils and stuff. And I go, "Well, you going to summon devil in this
Yeah.
game?"
Yeah, but I think
So,
Stranger Things touched on it, right?
huh?
Ooh,
Stranger
love
Things
Stranger
touch on
Things.
it. They had the Hellfire Club and all that, so
Yeah.
they kind of
Demi
incorporate.
Demi Gorgon. They had all that stuff in there. Ooh man, I love dude. Final season's coming up. Final season's coming up.
That's
Yeah, I'm
true.
looking forward to that.
It's gonna be it should be good. I hope it's good. I hope it goes out on a bang.
Yeah,
Um,
me too. Me too.
yeah. All right. So why don't you show us what you got? What do you show
All
us
right.
something you
So, besides like you asked me before, um, what did I collect besides comic books? I do like sports cards.
Mhm.
I got a couple of sports cards that I really, really fond of. And it's like Kobe
Oh. Oh,
Bryant.
yeah.
Who?
He was
Kobe
such
Bryant.
a
Oh
awesome
man, yeah.
individual.
It's funny thing because I'm a Laker fan.
Mhm.
So people think, oh, you like the Lakers, so you like the Dodgers. I do not like the Dodgers. I like the Padres. And Tony Gwynn's my
Tony
Tony
Gwynn,
is my all-time favorite baseball player.
man.
You know what I mean? When there was the lean years, there was this guy to root for. We would lose like every game, but this guy always got a hit. Yeah, he
That
was fun to watch. So yeah, cards. I collect cards.
that's the amazing
You
thing about
know,
Tony Gwynn
I
too.
try not to collect. Yeah,
You said hits, and that guy was a hit machine.
yeah, it was a hit
Yeah.
machine. And the thing is that I can't collect too many things because my wife said if I pick up another hobby, she'd kill me. So I kind of like I do collect like this on the down low. So anyway,
Mhm.
Mhm.
all
They're
right.
small, you can
So
hide them.
so and then there's a independent creator, comic book creator. His name is Marvin Wynn.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
collect everything I could get my hands on. He does the comic book The Edge. I got
Yeah,
posters. I pretty much got every issue, every variant. Um,
nice.
and my background, I know it's kind of cut off, but if you go like pan down, I
Oh,
have
I
a
can
lot of
see Edge right below the spawn, I'm guessing, right? I see he says Edge. So you got some stuff over there?
yeah, I
There you
got them
go.
like right next to the spawn. If you go farther down, I have like original art from the comic book.
Oh, wow.
And then the thing what's cool too is that I've I've talked and met Marvin Wynn in person. He appears on my show once in a while, my live stream. He's a friend of the channel. I just love the guy. He's so great, and he is so creative. What he created, that comic book, is amazing. Um, he just had a Kickstarter for an action figure. Um, I'm not sure. I've been working the last couple of days, so I wasn't sure if he made his goal. Hopefully though, because I would love to have that action figure. But like I got stuff like this, you know. I got this 9.8 of the first issue. Yeah. And
That's cool.
yeah, I love this. I think I won this on a drawing. He had a drawing at Heroes Con.
Yeah.
I believe I ended up winning it. So that's how I got this. Love it.
That's cool. Actually, now that you say that, one of the guys I was hanging out with at Heroes Con, I believe Cliff, interviewed Marvin. So
Nice.
that's pretty cool. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm taking a look right now at his Instagram, and I see the hero, the figure.
Yeah,
Is,
Blaine.
yeah,
So
action.
you had some creator come to your channel too, or
Yeah. Yeah, Marvin has been on my channel a few times. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Because I definitely, I'm not like K-pop level. K-pop level is like, you know what I mean? She knows all of them.
Hey, you're hey.
This is my grandson
Hi.
RJ.
Awesome. What's up,
We're
RJ?
gonna go back to
He
so you
wanted
can
my
see us
phone.
better.
Close the door.
But
right.
yeah, in this Meaty collector, you start with the Meaty collector, but we also did Meaty artists. And
Oh,
so yeah,
yeah,
so
dude. If you guys haven't, you should get Marvin Wynn on your show. He's
okay,
amazing.
because
Guy's
we had
amazing.
Dave Nakayama on the show. We had what's his name? Jumboy, Jumboy.
John Boy,
And
man.
yeah, we had a whole bunch of big artists on our show throughout the years. So
Established dudes.
huh?
Yeah, they're established.
Yeah. But
Hey, dude, try to get John Jang on your show.
we had a John Jang on the show before.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And now you got me. You're stuck with
Huh?
me.
No, we upgrading. We're upgrading.
No, dude. Oh man, I didn't even know that. NammaN, now I gotta search for those episodes. The replay.
Yeah. Oh well, how we got there was we did the Asian, and you need to join us next year.
That's right.
It's a Asian Pacific Islander month on May, and we got K-pop involved. K-pop is the one who helped us out, and so yeah. So
I'm Asian, right? I'm Asian.
I know.
I like to
You
be
get
there.
1 point extra. You got a 1 point extra.
Will is a honorary Asian because he's awesome.
Thank you.
Will
is he's my loyal wolf, so he's already in. He's already in the family. He's already in the family.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Here's my I got
John Jang. Okay. Look at that. Oh, I thought you were doing Will. You're doing me. Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. So the thing with John Jang, every show that I go to, I always do a beeline to his table. He's the first guy that I go see. I have I have something called the Wall of Jang.
Oh yeah.
Because
Okay.
I have I pretty much go to him. I buy his covers. I always have him sign it and do a remark. So I've been doing it like so much that I actually have a bunch of his books. I would have them in my hand, but I have them on the wall. So yeah. But I love the guy. He's so cool, so talented. He draws the shit that I love. Like, he does Street Fighter, Star Wars, Transformers, Doctor Doom. I'm just reading. I'm just looking at the cover to just say what Silver Surfer. He does it all.
Yeah, he did a pretty cool Transformers cover for breast cancer awareness month. So that was a pretty.
I have that on the wall too. Nice. I have that one. Yeah, it's dope. And
he does a mean Darth Vader.
yeah, he does. Dude, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I was so he me and K-pop. I forgot who actually invited John Jan. I think it was what's his name?
Iman,
Huh?
Iman,
Iman.
E-Man.
E-Man.
E-Man. Yeah. And so we interviewed him together, and I went to the Heroes Con, and I met him, and I go, yeah, we have a small channel. I go, now you tell us. So not much, and I bought a comic book from him. I bought a signed comic book from him, and I go, so he goes, so is this for yourself? I go, no, this is for the my fans. It was I was gonna give away stuff when then I got stroke, so I forgot about all that. I'm just remembering it now, but
Yeah.
I have a book over there that I'm supposed to give away, and I told John Jen that I'm giving away. Goes and I told him to his face that I was in his band. Because I like your honesty.
But he's a cool dude. He's the kind of guy I think who can handle
Yeah.
being told, like, yeah, I don't even know who you are, and he'd be like, all right, cool.
He's he's so down there. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he doesn't have to be too, man, because that dude's big time too. Dude, you had all those guys on your show?
Huh?
I'm jealous.
But here's what we can do, Paul. If you join us, right, be part of the Asian Celebration Month, right? Then you could co-stream with us. We're gonna meet all those guys, and we all work together to get these guys, and we have interviews.
This is serious now.
Huh?
When is Asian month?
May.
Oh,
May.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
Right on.
whole month of May, and so that month is really big deal for all of us.
So you got
So-
time to prep, you know.
Yeah.
I gotta look in the mirror and say, "You're Asian."
How
How do I prep that? I thought I was born. I was born. I was born ready, right?
I don't know. I need to do something to this joint. You look like a white guy. I mean, you look like a white guy. He looks like a white guy, doesn't he?
Let's see, what's he missing there? He's looking pretty good. I mean, maybe maybe a little shadow, just a slight.
In the shadow. I don't know. Oh, can I put the beard on you?
A what?
You had a beard, unshaven beard on you before.
This is the thing. Okay, I did have a mustache and kind of like a goatee. I shaved it for Halloween because my costume I was supposed to be a sitcom dad. You know, I had the
Okay.
and then yeah, so the thing I thought it was gonna be, I told my wife, you know, growing it that I was gonna be a cowboy, she was gonna be a saloon girl. And then when it got closer to Halloween, she switched it up. She goes, no, I want to be a 50s housewife. So I was like, what? I mean, I grew this for nothing. So I just shaved. And you know what? She likes it better anyways. So I think she did it so I would shave. And my mom, I haven't seen my mom in a little bit, but she would appreciate that I shaved too, because she didn't like that.
You don't like it if I put a mustache and beard on this one.
I don't care. Dude,
You
give
want
me
me to
lamb
put 'em-
chops. Give me lamb chops. I don't care. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because I have a photo I could reference. I could have a photo reference right now.
Using
Sure.
the photo.
Dude, you could put a beard on me. I can't grow a beard, so if you wanted to throw a beard on that, that'd be dope too. Go for it on.
The full length beard.
Maybe that will make you look like more like Asian a little bit.
Oh.
That's
I wouldn't know. I got
Is that
a
Jaguar?
beard.
Some Jaguar.
What's
Hey,
up?
Jaguar.
Jaguar in the house. How's it
Nice.
going?
Very cool.
See that I'm starting out. I'm starting now. So
There you go. Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
the
That's good.
Ooh,
Now
man.
don't make him look too much like John Jang, all right? Like,
Uh,
make sure you
Does
look
John
like
Jay have a beard? Does John Jay have beard?
he's got like a little
mustache?
goatee and facial. Yeah, he's got the mustache.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if he's got the full beard setup, but he's definitely got a little stash and then a little whatever you call this thing, and then some
Yeah,
some
soul patch. Soul patch.
soul patch. There you go.
Yeah.
He's definitely
Yeah.
got soul, so he's got a soul patch.
Yeah.
So,
Heck yeah.
all right.
So we're showing stuff.
Yeah. What else you got?
So okay, so yeah. So again, I like
Oh, breaking out the action figures.
yeah. So I do like Warhammer.
Hammer.
You
All right.
know, this is
Ooh.
chapter master Marnerius
Hmm.
Calgar. And if you can notice that he has these guns right here
Yeah.
that has like it feeds like these bullets.
Hmm.
So had to get that.
And he's like pointing. He's like, "I'm gonna shoot you." What's up? I like you.
Yeah, like this guy.
That's cool. So did you because Warhammer, I've seen a video game and I know there's a tabletop version of it too. Like what aspect of
Okay.
the game have you dabbled in?
Okay, so the video game, Space Marines. Namely, currently I still haven't finished it. Space Marines 2, so damn good. Oh my god,
Is
it's
it
so good. And
nice?
then this is like Terminator Sergeant.
Hmm,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So yeah, and the cool thing is that when you play Space Marines, you get to play these dudes. So awesome, you know?
That is pretty cool. I like the concept because they're kind of wearing like medieval knight armor, but they also have like futuristic weapons, if you will. So
Yeah, it's like their sword is like they have a sword like chainsaw. It's like a chainsaw sword.
that's
It's
pretty
badass.
that's pretty dope.
It's pretty much they do damage. So yeah, that. Um, the other video game I play right now, I'm playing Baldur's Gate.
Okay. And
Baldur's Gate.
that's like D&D, right? Like the
Yes.
rule set
Yeah.
is set in D&D. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I played some Baldur's Gate back in the day. I think I played 3.
Is that the one with the disc? Did you play with disc?
Yeah.
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 See, I did too. You know what? If I look hard enough, I probably could find it in my garage. Yeah. I definitely played those. And then Street Fighter. I play Street Fighter. And it's funny too, because believe it or not, my grandson who took my phone, I forgot he took my phone. He's into pool. We've been going to play billiards. We go to a pool hall, right? And they had a Street Fighter machine. I was like, oh, dope. But they got one like straight from Japan. Everything was like Japanese, and I didn't know how to like. I was trying to play like certain characters. I ended up playing like this chick character. I was like, I didn't even know her move set. I was like, it was crazy because yeah, everything was in Japanese. But yeah, I don't know. I said that story, but anyways,
Street Fighter Street Fighter 2 was I used to play that after school or whatever. Was it like Street Fighter 2 and then like Street Fighter 2 Turbo where everything was just sped up and well what characters what's one of your favorite characters or your favorite character in Street Fighter?
E Honda.
Honda?
Yeah, and you know the thing is, the thing is, I want the action figures. But the action figure, the E Honda action figure, they're like so expensive. They're like they run like $200.
Dang.
Wow.
So I'm like, I've been looking for years like to find a deal,
Right.
but they're always $200. I'm like, damn.
Trying to catch eBay.
One of these days, I'm just gonna pull the trigger and buy it because I've spent $200 on lesser things. You know what I mean? I'm thinking I just do it, but you know I got stuff like where are they? I just got these recently. You guys know hip hop? Hip hop's and me, Steve.
Hey.
There's a figure
jogging. What's up, dude? He gifted me these. He just sent these to me, like Phelan.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
And then Ryu.
Ryu.
Yeah, and what I like about the packaging, it's like the cabinet, the arcade cabinet with like the joysticks and the buttons.
You're right. You can see the
Yeah, so
lights
I
on
thought that was
top.
really cool. Yeah, he just sent that to me
That's
because
awesome.
he noticed, hey man, you're on a Street Fighter kick, and I go, yeah. So he just sent these to me. I just got these the other day, and I really want to thank him because that was really kind. You didn't have to, but it's dope, man.
That's awesome. Those are awesome.
Thank you.
Love that.
So when I went to Heroes Con this
Right.
last time, one of the things is there was this ghost book that I was looking for. It came out in 1973. Um, it was Elric. If you guys familiar with Elric, and he has that. I think the sword is Stormbreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? I'm not sure.
No,
But I didn't find it. I thought if I was gonna find it anywhere,
it would
I
be a
was gonna find it at Heroes. I went to everywhere. And the funny thing is they didn't believe that it was from 1973. Because I told them, because I show them the cover and they go, that's not from 1973. And I kept on telling him, yeah, it is. And he goes, no, it's not. And then I ended up finding it. When I
Oh,
got home, when I came home, I ended up finding it. So the reason why I didn't believe it was from 1973, because the price on it was $1.25.
right. In 73, that would have been like expensive.
Yeah, that would be expensive. But I did end up finding it, and this was like a ghost book that I was trying to find. Probably 5 years. It was 5 years in the making trying to find this book because I saw someone that had it. I forgot someone on IG, and I was like, "Wait a minute, I want that," and I could not find it until I came home. I did see there was a listing on eBay. It was the only one there, and as soon as I saw it, I grabbed it. I bought it. Like I said, I spent $200 on lesser things. So
Yeah, I just googled it. The sword is Stormbringer.
Stormbringer. Yeah.
Stormbringer.
Yeah, Stormbreaker is Thor. Sorry.
Thor. Yeah,
Yeah, I knew it
but
was close.
yeah, I don't know enough about the character. I've only seen like the comics here and there. Sometimes in a dollar bin, sometimes in $5
Oh,
bin. I
I
haven't
grab
seen-
them when I see those.
Yeah.
Anything like that, anything Warhammer. I'll grab the whole thing. If I don't have it, I want it. Um, So, and another thing that I've been trying to collect is the whole run of Spawn. It's
Hmm.
very expensive. It's been a very expensive chase. So I think right now I'm missing like 25 issues to complete a
Oh,
whole run, and then after that, I'm going to try to get all the certain variants in
mhm.
between, because sometimes, just because it has, a single issue, the single issue will have different variants.
Right.
And the thing with Spawn, it's a very popular title. Titles, the ones that I'm missing, they always run from 40 to $100.
Right.
But these are some of the ones that I picked up in the last year that I wanted to show you guys.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah, I know there was a run, somewhere underneath 100, I guess, or underneath 200, and probably over 50, where the books were like so limited with the printings that even if it's not like a key book, it's still a little pricey.
There's a book, a Spawn book. I believe it is issue like I think it's 303, and it was like it was at Singapore Comic Con,
Mm.
and there was only like 250 issues
Oof.
of it, and I think it's going for like depending on if it's graded or not, between $500 to $1,000. I'm
Wow.
like, oh, you know,
And
but
that's
like.
Spawn 303. So,
Yeah, yeah. So and this one, this is Spawn 350. This was one per store, and the one per store had Todd McFarlane's signature. So I ended up getting
oh,
that.
wow.
So the reason I got this is as soon as I knew that it was gonna be one per store, I
Mhm.
called my LCS and I said, "Hey, if you guys get that one per store Spawn 350, the one that Tom McFarlane signs, I would like to purchase it.
Right.
And yeah, it was awesome. You know, they were like, yeah, sure. When it comes in, you'll be the first one. And I was
Nice.
lucky enough to get this. So I wanted to thank my LCS Never Comics in downtown San Diego. These guys always hook me up, and I'm very grateful for this.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then, okay, so do you guys remember when this was New York Comic Con? This was last year,
Mhm.
and Peach Momoko, she made a Spawn cover, and
Yes.
Will was in line for it. Will was in line for it.
Yeah.
I actually, okay, so you know, I know there's probably some dirty scalpers in line. Well, I bought it from a dirty scalper because I wanted it. You know, I
Right.
wasn't gonna be. There's no way I was gonna be able to go to New York,
Mhm.
New York Comic Con, and stand in line with Will, and he was in line with Durs.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Durs collecting with Durs. Yeah, it was quite the experience, if you will. It was crazy.
I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
I had to have it though. You know, I don't collect a lot of Peach Momoko, but it was a cover that I just I had to have it. So I did. I bought it. Bought it online. So this
Nah,
one's not signed, but I'm okay with it. I could always get it signed later
you
if I
could.
ever meet the man. If I ever stand in line. Yeah. So there's
So,
that.
oh, so you want to hear something cool? I
Yes.
just sent that book out that was autographed by Todd to CGC because they're doing a signing with Peach Momoko. So I'm trying to get double signatures, Todd and Peach on that book.
Dude,
So
that's awesome.
yeah.
That's
So
awesome,
I
Will. I
just sent it
love
out
it.
at New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
I waited online, so I gotta get I gotta make sure that book is pristine, you know.
Well, fickle, man. No, that's good though. You know, the thing is, I would have done the same thing if I
Yeah.
was there. Oh man, I would have been, you know, doing what you did. You know, you suffered being in that line with all those people. Hey, you were telling me about that guy. I felt bad because you were telling me about there was a guy out there and his back gave out.
Yeah, he had to leave the line because his back just he couldn't stand up anymore, and I was like, "Oh, man."
Wow.
Yeah, I felt bad for the guy, but it was a see humanity. At no point have I ever been to a con where I felt like, "Man, this could turn real dangerous real fast," because like, it was swaying, you were in a body a sea of bodies. And what was funny is Durs and I, we were standing side by side, and at one point, like he ends up like ahead of me, and I'm like back here, and he's like, "Don't worry, bro, I won't leave you behind." And I'm like, "All right, cool." And then like the line starts doing whatever, and then like we pass each other, and he ends up like behind me. And I was like, "I got you, bro." Like, so it was crazy. It
It,
was
it was
humanity.
not. The thing is that I know Peach even said that, you know, she doesn't want to go through something like that again.
No, she
But
hasn't done.
hope
Yeah, she hasn't done any. Sorry to cut you off. She hasn't done any
no,
U.S.
no, no, not at
dates
all.
this year. So,
Yeah. Well,
You
you
talking
know,
about last year, right? You guys
well,
talk about last year event.
yeah.
last year she wasn't there last year either. It was no last. Yeah, no, it was 2 years. 2 years ago, I think, was the last
2 years
time
ago. Okay.
she actually has been there. She said maybe next year she'll start doing some American dates again.
No, she's, you know what? She is such a talent and
Mm,
yeah, a sweet lady. Yeah,
yeah,
hopefully she comes back around. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, and it's not that she's not doing any touring because she's been to like she went to a Comic Con in Spain and I think she went to one in Mexico. Like,
She was in yeah, something in Europe, I think.
yeah, she went to one in Europe. Yeah,
Yeah.
so she went to like San Diego Comic Con in whatever it was like it was overseas, but San Diego Comic Con a con in like Europe or something, and she went to that one.
Yeah.
So she had on Instagram, she was like, "Hey, hope to see you at San Diego Comic Con, whatever it was," and she's like, not the one in the US. She's like, I'm going to their and then their one over here, whatever it was. So
Yeah.
that maybe she'll come back.
Yeah. And then you know, besides Al Simmons Spawn, one of the spawns that I like is Gunslinger. You know,
Mhm.
Mm.
the thing with Gunslinger Spawn, you know, he out of all the spawns, he's not the most powerful,
Mhm.
but I think he's one of the more resourceful spawns. You know, he doesn't because he has to depend because he's not as powerful as the other spawns, so he has to use his kind of his wits. So
Right.
I like the cowboy aspect of it. It's so dope. So this one is 174 and 175. So the first and second appearance of Gunslinger Spawn. So,
Nice.
Cool.
Oh
and when I
yeah.
bought these, I bought this as a set. I bought both of these at the same time. The
Mhm.
cool thing is that the guy that I bought it from, when I bought both of them at the same time, he gave me a break. He dropped off he dropped 100 off of the
Wow.
price, but it was still expensive.
Right.
It was still expensive. Yeah.
But he's such a cool character.
Oh yeah, so
Gunslinger
so
Spawn.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the cool thing about like King Spawn,
Mhm.
Gunslinger Spawn, the Scorched, all of those issues. I think King Spawn hit issue 50.
Yes.
So the thing with Todd, he's a great dude. He knows how to do the market. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's like he did a special like 50th issue for King Spawn, and he signed it, and it's going for a lot of money. Right now I don't have it, but that's comic I'm gonna have to chase.
Chase.
He does it to me. He does
Yeah.
it to the collectors. We have to chase them. Like yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I know he's gonna do that with Gunslinger, and I know he's gonna do that with Scorch. So it's
Oof.
gonna be two more books that are gonna be kind of
Gonna
pricey.
be a lot of money on those.
Yeah,
For the King Spawn 50, didn't he do a like a sketch cover too? So
I
right.
think so.
So
I think so. And of course he's gonna sign it.
Mhm.
Yeah, and the thing too, he does when he signs stuff. Sometimes he uses different pen colors. Like he'll sign one in blue, he'll sign another one in red. I'm not sure if he signs anything in green, but
Mm.
yeah, depending on how many he signed of each color, one might be worth more than the other.
Right.
How collectors are crazy. Crazy as fuck, you know what I mean? They'll say, "Oh, the red ones are more exclusive because he only signed 200."
Right.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tom McFarlane, man, he knows what's up.
Yeah, but he signed so many books now. There's a joke that it's more rare to have an unsigned book than a signed book. So
Yeah,
it's been
yeah.
a. But you know what? He's doing a CGC signing now, and he said that he's getting older and he's going to start slowing down on signing things. So
Well, the thing is, he right now he is trying to be accessible to the fans.
Mhm.
That's what I love about him. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like if he could like come up to you, shake your hand, and he's been doing. I see it all the time.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and that's one of the reasons I'm a fan of his is because he's just so cool.
What should I put on that cover?
Boobies.
No.
Hey, NammaN, show those
Uh,
comics that you showed me before the show.
no. What should I put on the cover? Spawn
Boobies.
or boobies?
Lady Death, naked.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I don't
Okay.
collect those kind of comics, by the way. My wife would kill
No.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife would kill me.
I just want to record today's event. Which one would you put it on? This one.
Oh, do this one. Okay, this is the last Spawn book I'm going to show. But
Okay.
this is Malibu Sun.
Ooh, yeah. Nice. That was the first cover with Spawn, right? First appearance, kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? The thing is, like, a lot of people say, oh, when it's like a preview of a comic, it's not his first appearance.
Right. Hey, it's
No,
artwork. It's on the
it's
cover.
all
Right?
I won't forget your ring. I'm sorry. I almost forgot your ring. I'll be definitely put the ring back on there.
my wife would appreciate that. Thank you, Norman. So okay,
But-
I talked about how I don't collect X-Men comics, but I
Mhm.
do have the first series. I have the full run 94 all the way up to 544, right?
Wow. Damn. Yeah, that's a lot.
And I also have Giant Size X-Men
Ooh.
number one.
Ooh.
Want to show that? So okay, this one I bought this raw at
Mhm.
Torpedo Comics in Las Vegas. I went to
Mhm.
Las Vegas for one of my wife and I our anniversary,
Mhm.
and when we went out there, she bought this for me. You know,
Wow.
Wow.
and
Nice.
then
That's cool.
okay, remember when the big craze was CGC unboxings,
Mhm.
dude?
Yeah,
Oh, we were talking about that.
we did. We
Um,
did.
So when everybody was doing it, I was like, you know what? Let me send in books to get graded. And this is like one of the first books I got graded. Came back
Mm.
6.0, and I'm happy with the grade. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's encapsulated, and it's something that my wife bought for me that I would prize forever. As long as I'm alive, this will be in my collection.
Right.
But
Nice,
yeah, this
nice.
was an anniversary gift from my wife.
That's
1 year.
why you say she spent more than you do. She spent more than you do.
Yeah.
Spoils me. She spoils me.
But I
But
feel
no,
like a 6 is great. It's a good grade on that book, by the way. Like white cover, thick. It's a giant size. Like there's a lot of things that go wrong with that book. So 6,
Yeah.
that's a good score.
Yeah, I was happy with it. Will when it came out, I was like, oh shit, 6. Okay, cool.
I'll take
Yeah,
that.
yeah, most definitely any day.
Very cool.
Very
Very cool.
cool. I noticed that you are into heavy metal too. I noticed heavy metal back there
Oh yeah,
with
that's the original. That's the VHS. Yeah, heavy metal.
VHS. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the story. I'm glad, Naman.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad you said that. Okay, so when I was a kid, I went to the drive-in with my mom and my little brother, and
Wait a
back
second. You had a drive-in,
I had a what?
so you are pretty close to my age. You
I
are pretty
told you
close
I
to my age.
was. Why would I lie?
Drive-in,
Drive-in
drive-in.
theater. Drive-in theater. Okay, so this is how long ago. Okay, so back in the day, you could like if you had a station wagon, you could like kick it in the back without seats and seatbelts, and that's we went to the drive-in like that, and it was a double feature, Norman. It was Star Wars, The
Hmm.
Last Hope, and it was heavy metal.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So the first time I watched Star Wars was in a drive-in, and then this movie came after called Heavy Metal. I was How old was I? I was just like,
Your mom going, no!
no, it melted my brain. I started crying, and my dad was telling me to shut up because he wanted to watch it. Um, I was too young for it. My mind couldn't. Cartoon titties. Oh my gosh! As a little kid, that melted my brain. But I have since watched it many times, and I appreciate it. It is one of my favorite movies.
Nice.
So
That is, I mean,
yeah,
that
true
that
story.
thing has that thing has so. I gotta show you this. I gotta show you this. Hold on.
But yeah, I feel like Heavy Metal was one of those animated cartoons that kind of pushed what they can do, and probably
Fine. Yeah.
probably led to a lot of experimentation with movies. And maybe
Yeah.
with drugs with people, because that movie was mind bending, right?
I'm telling you, Dad, when I was a kid, I did not. I was like, "What is going on? I don't like this. Take me
Right,
home." Yeah, I was
right.
crying. Yeah.
It could be a little frightening, I think, as a kid, because you're probably used to cartoons being so like friendly, like Looney Tunes and stuff. Go to make yourself bigger, Naman. And
Oh, there you
then
go.
you see all this crazy
Okay,
death spikes.
Black
Yeah.
Sabbath,
Oh,
Blue Oyster
yeah.
Cult, Chip Trick, Devo, Donald Fagen, Don Felder, Grand Funk Railroad, Sammy Hagar, Journey, Nazareth, Stevie
Oh,
Nicks,
soundtrack.
Rick, Trust. You
What
cannot
a
make movies
soundtrack.
like this anymore. Too expensive to make movies like this anymore.
Yeah.
Just the cost of the music or the
Music.
soundtrack. I mean, just so much music in this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Man, I'm a huge fan of heavy metal. I'm a huge fan of heavy metal.
Heck yeah.
right.
Heck yeah.
That's
So,
insane. Yeah, but that
oh man,
yeah, just getting back to like just being a kid and seeing that it could be mine, but devils and demons and
Well,
death.
I think nowadays, I don't think kids like today would be even phased.
Uh,
I think they've seen
True.
worse things on YouTube.
They're a little sterilized to.
Yeah,
But
yeah, most
yeah.
definitely. They're more.
Yeah, I mean,
Go
what
ahead,
was
Mo.
it? What is that? What's that movie called? What's that movie called? Um, it's a Japanese movie.
Mhm.
It's animation. I mean, it's a bunch of teenagers. They have to kill each other.
Oh.
I mean, you don't remember that one? Uh,
Is it like samurais and stuff?
no, it's so this is a new society, right? It's a new society, society, and they get these kids have to go to this island, and they are televised, and they have to kill each other, and
It's not a cartoon though. It's like what is that movie called now? I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
It's
it's like a Korean. I mean, United States. We made a movie like that. Mockingbird was it Mockingbird?
Talking about.
like the Hunger Games is what
Hunger
you're
Yeah,
Game.
Hunger
It's
Games.
like a Hunger
Hunger
Game.
Games.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's
was
like
gonna look
that,
on my phone, but my grandson has my phone, so I couldn't look it up.
Yeah,
but
what year is it from?
Hunger Games. Hunger Games.
but before Hunger Games, there was Japanese story in a manga
Uh-huh.
about the exact
Battle
same type
Royal?
of story. Better
Alley,
loyal,
what's up,
better
man?
loyal, better loyal, better loyal.
Battle
Battle Royal.
Royale.
Yeah, better loyal.
Nice.
And I'm just trying to tell you, there's everything going on in that thing. Better loyal. Anything that's awful, uh, that's already on YouTube and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, heavy metal will
Cool,
not
man.
make it
You
on
got
that
my
list.
curiosity peak now. I'm gonna be like searching for that now.
Better
Gotta go
loyal.
check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look for it. Look
Sounds
for it. It's
awesome.
really, huh?
Yeah. Sounds
Here-
awesome.
What's
Here's
up?
a. I'm gonna have to do this. By the way,
Yeah. What's up, Cali Comics?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put your
That's my
Malibu. I have to
black
look up
order
that
homie.
reference.
Nice.
Do you like your goatee pack?
I love it, man. Thank you.
Looks official. Yeah. Hey, you know what cartoon made me cry growing up? Transformers the movie. When I first watched
Oh
it.
man.
Because like in the first 5 minutes, they're just killing Transformers.
Hey,
And
Yeah.
like
Kitty.
you never saw that. Like you watch G.I. Joe, lasers missing everybody. You watch the Transformers, they punch each other, nobody's
He
dying.
gets killed. Yeah.
And then you watch Transformers the movie, they break into the ship Teletran 1, whatever, kill a bunch of Transformers that were all, you watch 50 something episodes with, and then Optimus Prime dies. And I was just like, what is happening?
Yeah.
I was like, what am I watching?
What is the planet that turns into a transformer?
Unicron.
Oh my god. I saw that. I was like, what the hell? Dude, that was a dope scene right there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know they
That
made a
movie.
toy too.
I got it.
I gotta find that. That's a toy I would probably spend some money on if they had it.
Can you imagine how big it would be?
Oh
That would be
man.
insane. If it was scaled to the other Transformers,
Oh,
oh my god.
right. Or if they made, or one of these companies now that make the models, like if they made like a 1/5 scale or something, it'd be like the size of the Earth. Kidding.
Yeah.
But that'd be pretty cool to get one of those.
Yeah, I agree. So what are you guys gonna be for Halloween? Nah, man, what are you gonna dress up as Halloween?
I'm just gonna give out candies.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna dress up as anything. I don't know. You guys do celebrate Halloween? I mean, my kids used to go.
Mhm.
I don't know. When I used to, when I was a kid, I went to Halloween. I would bring just satchel full of candies.
Mhm.
You know,
Heck
we
yeah,
could
man.
eat the whole year.
Bless.
We could use the whole year.
Yeah, last
You
forever.
know, but nowadays when my kids go there, I would buy a bunch of candies, right? I buy those expensive candies, right?
Uh-huh.
And I, and my kids come back with this just little bags. And I'm going, are you guys done? Yeah, we're done. We don't
That's
want
it.
any more candies.
When we were kids, we'd go as far as our legs would take us, and we
Mhm.
didn't use plastic. We used pillowcases.
Pillowcases,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
exactly. That's why I was wearing like that. I was going like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
And
Pillowcases.
That's
uh,
smart.
and my makeup was like, oh, I want to be a mummy, so I put a band-aid over my head.
Yeah,
Put some
costumes seemed
ketchup.
so much easier back then, right?
Huh?
Costumes were so much easier back then. Throw a sheet over your head, cut out some eyes. I'm a ghost. Ooh, you know? Put on a hat and a trench coat. I'm a detective, you know? Like,
So, I already talked to my neighbors. Okay, so one year, I had a bonfire and in my front yard. Fire pit. I don't want to think that I'm making a bonfire, but I had a fire pit, and we were like sitting around the fire pit passing out candy. This kid tripped and fell into the fire pit.
oh, no.
Yeah, yeah,
Ooh, not
yeah.
good.
We did have some.
So my wife said I can't do that no more. So, but
Mm,
tomorrow, our neighbors, we're all gonna like sell in front of our houses,
Mhm.
and I got a cooler full of beer, and we're gonna like pass out candy to the kids, and then pass out beers to the adults.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
nice.
Don't reverse that.
Friday
Don't
night,
reverse that.
Yeah.
Don't
Friday
reverse
night, Friday
that.
night, not work night. So. So,
Nice.
but yeah, no. That the cool thing is that I have a cool neighborhood. I'm cool with my neighbors. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, good times.
That's fun.
Uh,
I like that idea, you know? Adults get the adult treat and the kids get the kid stuff. So,
Yeah, no, we do
yeah.
that. So that should be fun. That'll be Friday. Yeah, and I'm off the whole weekend. So yeah, it should be a good time.
awesome, awesome. Yeah. Last year I was, Beetlejuice. Uh,
Oh,
Oh
cool.
shit, let's
yes,
go.
that
How
was
Yeah,
much you use? How much you will spend on your
on
Halloween
the
costume?
on the costume. The suit itself was pre-made. It wasn't super expensive. Maybe like 50,
makeup. You got to
50.
put a lot of makeup on.
The
That's
makeup was,
ooh,
yeah, I had to get the face paint and stuff, and that was probably more expensive, you know, like $20 for the whatever you gotta the base, whatever,
yeah,
'cause,
yeah.
I had to make it look, cool. I didn't want it smearing or sweating off. So, the makeup probably cost almost as much as the, costume, which makes me kinda wanna be Beetlejuice again this year. Just use the same makeup over.
Well, dude, I have a Thor costume that I probably wore like 6 or 7 times. It's my go-to if I need a costume like real quick. It's like hanging on I can see it right here. It's like hanging on a hanger.
It's
Throw
just
that
yeah,
on, throw on a blonde wig. Yeah, I'll be Thor. Yeah, I've been
nice.
Thor like so many times. Yeah,
A neighbor of mine actually had a Halloween party last weekend, I believe. It was also,
nice.
like, it was the wife's, birthday, so they did, like, a birthday Halloween party. I got invited. I only stopped by to say what's up, but, um, the homeowner was dressed up as my neighbor was dressed up as, Fat Thor. So he had, like, the robe on, and he was fat, but he had the hammer and the
That's
long
awesome.
hair. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh," I was like, "That" yeah. I said the same thing. I was like, "Oh, that's
Awesome.
awesome." And he's like, "Yeah, you get it, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, man." I was like, "That's original." But yeah, he
Yeah,
was
no,
having
we had a party Friday. Yeah, we had a party Friday. Yeah.
that's
We
cool.
decorate the front I decorate the front yard. It's like a cemetery.
Mhm.
And then we decorate inside the house, and then we decorate the backyard. Yeah,
That's
we do
cool.
that every year. It's always fun. Halloween's my favorite holiday. I just love Halloween because
Nice.
I've had so many great memories growing up. I just
Mhm.
want to pass that on. So yeah.
Yeah, no, the,
It's
Halloween
a
is
good.
a
I
good one.
mean, good fun tradition. Good fun
Mhm.
tradition.
I used
Yeah.
to have a neighbor that gave out, money, so that was cool. Like,
Oh,
they put envelopes in, and,
Uh,
it was it was always like $1, but sometimes, I guess maybe she had like ratio, like a mystery bag, if you will. Like sometimes it was a $5 bill.
Oh,
I think one time I might have pulled a 10 out of the envelope, and I was like, "What?" Like,
yeah, no, that's dope.
oh
Dope.
yeah,
Reminds me
That's
of
I
an
like to
Easter
mix it
egg,
up.
kind of. You
Yeah,
remember
one
getting those
year.
Easter eggs, and then you open up, and there'd be some extra dollars or whatever. It's a mystery box kind of thing. But hey
Well,
guys,
one year.
let's talk in the back. Let's close up the shop.
Okay.
You didn't want to see the. You didn't want to see the. Let me see if I could. You may show up this thing. Brian LCS sent me these things. Let me see if I could put
Put
an
it on
extra
there.
camera on here.
All right, let's see what you got.
Let's see. Unable to access the camera. Come on. Come
So you got
on.
anything
Come on.
planned
Come on. Come on. Come on.
coming up in the next couple of days, Paul?
Hmm.
Do I what?
You got any plans?
It's
You got anything
nothing.
coming up in the next few days?
Next few days. Well, Saturday. This Saturday we're gonna play D&D. We're gonna play the D&D with the homies. Some guys in the community. Trev, Shipping Guru, Phil's Treehouse will be there. Yeah, this Saturday. And then Tuesday show. It's gonna
Okay.
be after Halloween. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll put that. Was it Malibu? Was it Malibu?
Malibu
Spawn.
Sun.
Malibu Sun.
Yeah.
The spawn cover, right? I'll put that on there
Okay.
for our recording. And anyway, this is what I got from Brian,
Nice.
the art book.
PCS Comics. Oh,
And there's your booby. There's your booby. There's your booby. Everybody.
whoa.
Oh man,
Rise
That's
of
a-
Frankenstein.
that
I
is a
love
worthy
what-
Kickstarter right there.
that's I had to get this because I want to learn how to draw feet like that.
See, you don't want to be a Liefeld.
So right now, until you pointed it out.
Anyway,
You're like, feet. I didn't see any feet. Where were the feet?
Oh my god, that's good. That's a good Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Got some
Hey.
artists to work on there.
hey, let me turn this off. Go ahead and turn this off. Let me see.
Or you can keep it on. I don't know.
Well, maybe I overlay this on right next to Paul's thumbnail so that people will click on our videos.
Like, what is that?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
The-
Now I want to watch.
Thumbnail's the key. Thumbnail's the key.
Yeah. Anyway, hey Paul, appreciate you coming by.
Oh, thank you guys. I really
uh,
appreciate you inviting me on the show. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about this format?
You know what? I
appreciate
tried Restream. I think you do Restream a lot better than I did. I tried it for almost 2 months. I went back to StreamYard. I think as far as a presentation, Restream, it looks nice.
What?
It looks really nice. It's clean.
Yeah, it's clean, right? The camera is
Yeah.
clean, extra camera,
Beautiful.
and you can switch it back and forth and stuff.
Is it free
I know
version?
that.
Is this the free version?
No, this is not a free version, but it does say almost same thing. Just that I cannot have a more guests than 5.
Okay.
But and then you do have Restream logo on the no duck though, no duck,
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also it's their regular rate is cheaper than StreamYard. The
Right.
basic with the free camera. So
Hey.
anyway, let's talk in the back. Let's stop the stream so that so say everybody say Paul.
Thank you guys.
Paul, thanks, bud.
Bye,
Till next
Paul.
time.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. I'm gonna go have some beers in the back now.
we're gonna
Happy Halloween,
party
everybody.